Okay. So, hi, Coach Kenny here with tip number 5. I was going to wait and possibly do today's tip a little bit later, but I want to make sure to get all these in here, preferably by Thursday at the latest. So you've got all 7 tips. One thing about the tips, notice I'm not calling them rules. They're not steps. It's not a procedure thing. They're tips. I don't want to say they have to be done in order or anything, but eventually you have a little card or something that you can put them on, maybe kind of keep them handy, because they are things that you can use throughout anything. Doesn't have to be weight loss, doesn't have to be muscle gain. It's anything that you apply yourself to, because I'm walking again, obviously. You're going to slip up on any of these tips. That's why they're not called rules. You're going to slip up, but if you keep them as a mindset, what I'm hoping is that, when they happen, as I still slip up, that you'll be able to say, oh, I'm not doing that. Maybe that's why I'm not succeeding. I need to make sure I'm, getting better sleep, or I'm paying more attention to, what I'm eating or whatever, or I'm not dedicated enough. I didn't make a good commitment, which is, tip number 4. So let's recap real quick. Tip number 1, getting rid of bad energy. Number 2 was changing bad habits. Number 3, I just blanked out again. Was making sure your mental health and sleep and things like that are good, paying attention to it. Number 4 is making the commitment. And number 5 is today's tip, and it's action. Putting a plan in action. And
distance,
hold on.
0.53 miles.
A little over half a mile. Action. Taking action. So important. I think between the commitment not being taken or taken seriously, and action not being taken, I think that's where so many people lose their plan and lose their, the destination, because it's so easy to not take action. Getting a force going, momentum is so hard, but once you get that momentum going, it's really hard to stop it. Once you see a little change going on, you'll be so inspired. You'll be so like, oh my God, I can't believe I lost 5 pounds. I can't believe I lost 10 pounds, whatever. I'm telling you, it'll happen. Now, I understand that it is easier for men to lose weight than women. It's faster anyway. Once you have changed your metabolism and you've got it going, and keep it constant, you have to pay attention. You can't lose 30 and think, oh, I've changed it, it'll just keep coming off. No. The younger you are, it's a little easier, but as you start approaching into your 40s, you've got to pay attention to it. But it is so worth it. It is so worth it to hit 50 and say, I don't have type 2 diabetes anymore, and not be plagued with the other problems that come with it and beyond all these medications. I'm telling you, if you pay attention to it, the earlier the better. Again, quickly, it's October 2015. I just turned 50, and a year and a half ago, at 48 years old, I was on 13 medications and type 2 diabetic, and my blood sugar was 500 and something. My A1C was 9.2. 9.2? What? Blood pressure was 188 over 95. Sleep apnea? No. You can do it too, and it's not hard. I'm telling you, if you make these steps, make these changes, and you can do it subtly, you'll start feeling good. And that momentum will be there, and you will do these steps so easily. And oh man, you feel so much better. So take action, and just do it. And you'll find yourself in a year and a half, which will fly by, and it will. Look how fast time passes. Whew. Walking fast. wanting to help others do the same thing. You'll know people in your life. I didn't bring water either. That can benefit from your information that you've learned at that point, and you'll want to help. So, it's the talking and going uphill, talking fast. So, action. Take action. Put down the remote. Turn off the TV. Go walk. Put your plan in action, your commitment, and the things you've been doing, and just go do it. But I'm slowing down. Make sure that when you do it, you're doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it for you. You're not doing it to please somebody else. You're doing it just for you. Because what you're going to find in a year's time, when you have changed your outer shell, it's going to be very odd. Nobody ever tells you this part. Sorry. Sorry, I'm catching my breath. Golly, sorry. Okay, sorry, I had to catch my breath. This was very odd to me. A couple of personal notes here real quick. Today's tip, number 5, if you want to stop now, you can. Action. Take action, take action, take action. So, moving on a little bit. I was shocked after I had dropped about 95 to 100 pounds at the difference in a lot of people, on both sides of the weight scale. There were people that 6 months before wouldn't give me the time of day at 275, 300 pounds, that I thought was so odd. Or people that would talk to me, but not that I was trying to talk to somebody, but I worked in a bar at the time, and there were people that just were very distant to me, in that weird kind of like, ooh, don't talk to him kind of way. That all of a sudden, once I reached a certain level weight-wise, they were like, hey. And in my head, I'm like, really? If you know me in real life, you can see my eyes without the sunglasses. Because I guess I get that, but I don't get that. So, but then there were also people that treated me a certain way when I was really heavy, that when I lost the weight, that then seemed to be the other way. And I just didn't get it. Anyway, so be prepared when you go through your transformation for people to be, some people, not all people, some people in your life to be unsure how to treat you. And I just think that's very strange. But hopefully it won't be very many. And most people will be absolutely stunned by your transformation, your dedication, and they will find a new level of respect for you that is absolutely a wonderful thing to experience. And it will give you a newfound respect for yourself. So all of these things will do nothing but improve your own self-esteem. And that's a wonderful thing regardless. One of the other side tips, this would be 5A, go read the book, You Are a Badass, by Jen Cisnero, I think. I have to look at her last name again. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful for anything in your life to make yourself understand that you're a wonderful human being and you deserve everything that you want in life, and there's no reason you can't have it. So, that's it. Have a great day. Let's do it.